Hello, hello, hello. I am back, guys. I hope that you guys got something from my first video, Sylvia Mommy Moments and Life Experiences. I'm here. I did my first YouTube, and I want to say thank you to you guys who actually watched my video. Next time you go on, I hope that you share, you like it, and you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will be bringing you guys different topics, different subjects that we can talk about. And I want you guys to enter your comments and your statements on the bottom so that I know where to go next time. I know what to talk about. Okay, so tonight I'm going to be talking about children with disabilities and the parents being in denial. Okay, when I first introduced myself, I told you guys that I have 8 beautiful children. I have 4 girls and I have 4 boys. And they're all grown right now, basically. I have 2 that's under the age of 18. But however, they're going to grow older too. Okay, so out of the 8 children that I do have, 5 of them had disabilities. So as a parent, I found myself questioning my parenting skills. But it wasn't me. And I want you parents to know that it's not you when your child have a disability. It's a chemical imbalance. It's something that they inherited from their family line. Could come from the father's side, the mother's side. Someone in the family could have had a disability, and that's how they sometimes get the disability. It does not say that you're not doing your job as a parent, but at that point, that's when it's for you to say, you know what, I'm not going to be in denial, because you being in denial is not going to help your child. You're going to continue to delay them because you are in denial. Okay, so I want you guys to listen at what I have to say. You don't have to agree with it, but I want to give you this information because it's very important. Because if we don't get the help that we need for our children, we're setting them up to fail. Okay? So I don't care what state you live in. I don't care what country, what city you live in. There's help everywhere you go. Everywhere you live, there is help. Okay? The first part of my subject tonight is about the disabilities, is our parents being in denial. Parents, let me just help you out there just a little bit, okay? Now, I started as a mother at 17 years old. My first daughter was fine. My second daughter was fine. No issues. My third daughter, however, when I did give birth to her, she had dyslexia. She was writing backwards. Her teacher then in turn told me, there's something wrong with your child. But she couldn't tell me what was wrong with my child. Me being a young parent, I was like 22. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go. This was my first time I was on my 3rd child. Okay, so what I did was I began to do research about this disability that my daughter teacher told me that she had. Okay, so I looked it up. Okay, so as I'm looking into the situation, looking at what my daughter's problem is, and I tried to reach out to the teacher, she became aggressive in a negative way. She didn't help me. She didn't want to help me. I said, listen, my child needs help. I don't know what type of help she needs, but she needs help. So that steered me to go get my degree in psychology and to learn about children with disabilities so that I can better help my children. Okay, I went out and I sought the help that my daughter needs. Okay, she got help. I got her special services. She had her early intervention. The teacher was telling me my child was crazy and she needed to see a psychiatrist. No, that means you didn't study your education when you was going for your college degree to learn how to be a teacher. Okay, that's what that told me. So as a parent, we have to go out there and find out what our children need. Don't let nobody tell you that there's no help, because they will be lying. Okay, if you notice that at the age of between 1 and 2 years old, that your child is not speaking properly, your child is not uttering certain words, or if your child is talking, they call it a lisp, where they talk with their tongue and it hits their teeth or their lip, that means that's a lisp. That's a speech impairment. So you have to get services. There's a program called Early Intervention. It's for children 3 years and under. When they over 3 years old, it's preschooling ages. So it's actually adolescent ages. So it's 3 up to like the age of 6 years old. And after that, then you go into higher ages and stuff like that. But there's help for the children. So if you have a child that's from 3 years old down to 1, and you notice that your child they're not sociable, they're not speaking right, they can't say yes, no, mommy, daddy, stop, small things, if they can't repeat what you say or they're not saying it properly, look into early intervention. Now, mothers, understand me when I say this. Dads as well. It does not say that you did anything wrong. Listen at what I'm telling you. You did nothing wrong. It's a chemical imbalance. It's not your fault, but it will be your fault if you don't get the help that your child properly needs. Again, the program from 3 and under is called early intervention. They have it in every state, every city. I grew up in the Bronx. My children grew up in the Bronx. So I went to the school district. Okay, I went to the school district. I had a child who, at this time, my third child that had a disability, the one that was dyslexic, she was in elementary school. She was in pre-K. And that's when the teacher tried to tell me something was wrong with my child. So I started seeking help. I started looking around, where can I go to get help for my child? Found out about these programs where she can get services. She can get speech therapy. She can get motor skills. She can get language and stuff like that. Writing and stuff for, for her writing and everything. Because her writing was messed up. That's why she was diagnosed with dyslexia. Okay. Once you do that, parents, they legally are supposed to make sure that your child get the help that they need in order for them to advance. And if they don't, you're going to go higher. You're going to call the Department of Board of Education. Any city, state, or country that you live in, they have these services available. Certain areas, they may be limited, okay? But however, don't stop there. Keep pushing. Remember, it's not about you. It's about your child. It's about you helping your child to advance. You setting him up for greatness. You're setting her up for greatness. This is what you have to do. And I understand it's a hurtful thing for somebody to come tell you, oh, your child have a disability. Oh, your child has a learning disability. Oh, your child is on like a first grade level and they're in fourth grade. I get it. I've been there. I can show you piles and piles and piles of IEPs that I got from my children because of their disabilities. Okay, so I'm going to just break it down for you. Okay, my third daughter was dyslexia. Okay, my fourth daughter that was born, my fourth child, she had a speech impairment. A severe speech impairment that you didn't understand what she was saying at the age of 5. And I went and I sought and I got her help. Okay. My first son that was born, he was fine. No issues, nothing like that. My second son, which is my sixth born, however, he came out, he had a speech impairment and he had a learning disability. Okay. So at that point, I did what I needed to do with him. Now I'm a pro at this. So now I'm like, I see an issue, I'm on top of it. Okay. Then now my seventh son that was born, he had low motor tones. His issue was he couldn't, if he stood long enough, he would just basically just fall. His legs would just basically collapse on him. So he had to wear a weight vest. He had to eat gummy bears and eat and drink with the straw so to help his sensory issues. Okay. He was sensitive to the touch. He could touch a hot iron or something and it didn't bother him. Okay, so these are things that I had to get him help with, okay? Then I had my last son, which is my 8th born. He had ADHD. He had a learning disability. Okay, so guess what? Now I got this 8th child. I done went down the line with all 5 of my children that had their disabilities. But guess what? When you look at them now, you can't tell there's nothing wrong. My daughter that had dyslexia, she's smart. She's an auto mechanic. My last daughter, she went into nursing and psychology. She also has a beautiful voice. She sings like an angel. Okay. Then I have my son. My 6th child that was born. He's very intelligent. He's above average, on honor roll for years in high school. But this kid had a disability. That they told me so. My 7th son that was born, he was diagnosed borderline autistic and all this other stuff. Low motor tone, speech impairment, and he had to take speech as a language. However, he has progressed. He's a wonderful artist right now. He can rap, he can dance, he can do all these things. And my baby son, however, he's only 12, so I'm still trying to find out what his niche is. But I will tell you, he's smart in the video games, okay? He knows all about cars. He can break down the cars to you, so maybe he might have an auto dealership in his future somewhere. I don't know. But I'm saying that to say this, parents. When your child has been diagnosed and properly diagnosed by you properly going out seeking the help that you need for your child, I have this saying, and I heard Hezekiah say it before, and it's also in the Bible. It says, any way you bless me, Lord, I will be satisfied. Now, let me tell you something. And I'm not saying this because it's not all about the money. If your child, however, happens to have a disability, you are entitled to a disability check, a financial help for your child because they have a disability. But parents, I want you to get the help for your child because they need the child, not because of the money. But however, these programs, they do cost money. But guess what? You can get them for absolutely free. You don't have to pay nobody to come to your home. You don't have to pay a therapist and take your child all over the place to get treatment or none of those things. All you got to do is go to Department Board of Education. Once you do that, they are mandated to tell you where to go, who to talk to find out the help that you need for your child. At that point, your child will be evaluated. You will ask your child's teacher, a daycare leader, daycare director, or whomever is in charge of that program, wherever your child's go, to write a letter of recommendation that your child be evaluated. Once they get an evaluation, if they do an early intervention, they can come to your home. They will come to your home, they will evaluate your child, and they will also let you know what's wrong with your child. They will give you the results and everything. They will come back and they'll have another setup. And when they come back, they'll tell you, these are the services that your child are approved for. Now listen at this. If they give them the services and you feel they need more, you can go and ask for more services. And that is legal to do because it's a concern for your child and their health. Parents, I'm telling you this because I don't want you, again, to set your child up for failure. So therefore, if you help them when you know they need help, they can be successful. They can be great people. They can be entrepreneurs. They can be doctors, lawyers, and teachers and stuff like that. You can take them far by helping them. But if you sit there in denial, the pain that you're going to cause yourself, the embarrassment that you're going to cause your child, listen to me, parents. I'm speaking from experience. Had I not helped my children, they would not be where they are today. Yes, they may get ridiculed because they might be in a class with less children, but whatever. It don't matter. You're doing what you got to do as a parent to help these children. And this is more important than anything else in the world. It's all about the children. If you don't know, I will give you my email. I will give you my Instagram. You can inbox me. Ask me any question you want to ask me. Anything I don't know, I will go out and I will get the help for you, or I'll let you know. But like I said again, any state, any city, any country that you live in, if you have a child under the age of 3 years old, it should be a program called early intervention. If your child is 3 years old and up, you will go to the Board of Education. You will go to your child's teacher, to the principal, the counselor. You will go to anybody in your child's school, in their education department, and you will let them know, I noticed that there's something's wrong with my child. He's not talking right. He's not doing this right by this age. And if you have a good doctor, your doctor will let you know that the child has a delay and to tell you that you need to get your child evaluated. The doctor can write a letter for you, okay? So again, Thank you for chiming in. Thank you for listening. I will talk about this subject again. This is Sylvia with Sylvia Mommy Moments and Life Experiences. If you need to call me, text me, email me, it don't matter. If you need to ask me a question, I have lots and lots of resources and lots of information. If you go on Instagram, I can be located at gg40ss@gmail.com. That's my Instagram. And if you need to email me, I'm at Sylvia's Land, SylviaSland12 Again, that's SylviaSland12 That's my email, and this is my phone number. If you want to message me, text me, call me, whatever. I'm here to help you. I was a parent advocate. I was a teacher. I did all these things. So I have the experience, and plus I have firsthand experience with my children. Okay, I have 5 of them. Not 1, not 2, but 5 of them that had disabilities. And if you see my children now, you wouldn't even believe it. Again, that my phone number is 570-242-0838. That's 570-242-0838. Again, this is Sylvia with Sylvia Mommy Moments and Life Experiences. Thank you for chiming in. Please like, share, and subscribe to my page. Thank you guys for listening. Check out my first video, which is called Getting It Right. And I will be back again. You guys have a blessed new year and enjoy the rest of your night.